how's it going? My name is Giovanni. Welcome back to another video. I'm here at my friend all-wheel drive Pat's shop.
What's up, guys?
We're working on his drift vet, and current issue is that the transmission is basically stuck in first. No matter what position the gear selector is in, the wheels are still spinning. So yeah, Pat has a used transaxle that we're gonna drop in. Just gonna drop the subframe and then get this guy popped in and see if that fixes his issue. Most likely will, because pretty sure he toasted that transmission. So
pretty sure, yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and start tearing it down, and I'll show you guys the steps along the way. You know, not really gonna be an instructional video or anything, but just gonna show you guys if you guys never worked on a vet before. Pat's done this quite a few times by now, right?
I've done it once, one time.
So
hopefully this will be the last time.
All right, so we'll get started.
Out. So I didn't really want to like mess with, you know, trying to fix this or figure out what was wrong with this, so I just got a new transmission.
So yeah, as you guys saw, Pat had it in neutral and the wheels were spinning. So obviously that's no good. That's going to stall the car out, and obviously you can't really drive like that. So, but that's basically the issue. Something internally on the transmission is effed. So all right, so we got the wheels off. Right now I'm going to be taking off these control arm bolts. Then I'm going to disconnect all the sensors and all that on the wheel hub. Then we're going to take off the calipers and just hang them, and then that'll allow us to take off our axles, and then we'll do the same thing on the other side, and then we'll be able to drop the subframe. So I got the upper control arm bolts out, got the shock dismounted. Now we're going to take off this caliper, and then we're going to unbolt the axle and slide it out. So this side is completely dismantled. We got the axle slid out. We got everything disconnected. Pat's working on the other side right now. He also pulled the diff off of the transaxle. Once he's done on that side, we can start unbolting the rear subframe. We probably won't get too far tonight because we're gonna call it for the night soon. But then, you know, the next time we're working it, I'll show you guys dropping down the subframe and then plopping this new guy in there. All right, so we got everything unbolted on this side as well. Pat is unbolting the subframe bolts, and that's going to allow the subframe to drop. We have a tranny jack underneath it. Just 4 bolts, 21 millimeters, deep sockets. They are right there and right there, and then same on the other side.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
All right, and there's our Corvette rear subframe. Now we got to pull the transmission out. All right, so yeah, that only took us an hour to do. So next is just dropping the transmission out and swapping it for the new one, and then reversing that whole procedure. All right, guys, so it's a new day. We're currently working on getting the transmission and diff out. This is Danny. You guys have seen it in my other videos. Basically, we have to pull the entire exhaust, well, the back half of the exhaust back. We just got the diff completely unbolted, and we're just working on sliding everything out of the way. So once we get all this out of the way, we can go ahead and drop the transmission, unbolt it from the torque tube, and then put in the new one and reverse procedure. so I had to walk away for a second, but Pat got the old transmission out. That's this guy. Got the new transmission ready to go in. We're gonna mount the diff to it, slide it in there, mount it up. We did notice a couple differences. This new one is actually an 07. This one is an 05, which is what the car is. There is some extra sensors that we don't have on the newer one, but that's okay. I think we'll be okay. We can tune those out in the tune, and I think that's about it. So we're gonna get the diff mounted up and get it in there.
Back her out.
Back her out.
Okay, right there. Slow. Oh, it's in.
One pump?
No.
You want a pump or you want to go down?
Turn in a little bit.
Here, Danny, grab it. Grab the axle before he disconnects the battery.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's a lot of art.
Dude.
So much spark.
Yeah, I think he disconnected it. Alright guys, so we got the rear end back in, we got the new transmission in, shifting nice and crisp, right Pat?
Yes.
Pat's got some Dex 3.
Mobile One that we got off this Amazon link in the description.
Yep. And that's pretty much it. So we're gonna call it for the night. All Pat has to do is put that stuff in there and give her a run. I'll hang out with Pat later on this weekend. We can take the vet for some skirts. But that's pretty much it, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave me a like, subscribe down below. You guys go check out Pat's channel. It's AWD Pat. You guys can see more of the vet. He also does a lot of work on Subarus, and that's Danny. Say hi to Danny. There's his Instagram. All right, catch you guys in the next one, and I'll see you really soon.